right, today we're going to be making coil pots. I'm going to show you first how we're going to do the base and then how to roll coils. So my piece of clay here, you'll each be getting 2 pieces of clay. One we'll be making the base for, and then one you'll be using to create your coils. So for your base, you start with a piece about this big. And what you want to do is smush it. We're going to make it into a sphere. So you kind of want to shape it into a sphere a little bit first. And then we're going to go in a rolling motion. So we're going to make a circle with our dominant hand, whatever hand you write with. And then your other hand, right in the palm, is where the clay will stay. And you're going to roll it around, just giving it a little bit of pressure as you go. See, my hand's going in one circle and the other one's pretty much staying still. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. And if you see any little like cracks or imperfections, you can kind of smooth those out quickly with your fingers as you go. This doesn't have to be perfect, but we need a round base for our coil pot and somewhere to put our initials and our teacher code on it. So we're going to start this way. So you have your sphere. The next thing we're going to do is flatten it to make our circle. But we don't want it too thin. We want to have some sort of thickness to it because it is going to be the base, and our coil pots need to go on top of this or around the outside of this. All right. So as you can see, I've got these little tiny cracks there. That's the clay drying out. This clay is water-based, so unlike modeling clay, as the water evaporates from the clay, it starts to dry out. So you just want to notice I'm just sticking one finger in my water to rub out the clay. And you want to keep working it so that it's not shiny. If your clay is shiny, then it is too wet. And you need to work that water into your base, your clay. All right, so now I've got, it's all smoothed out, and we're going to wait to put our initials on it till we're done because they'll probably just get messed up as we work with this. So I'm going to put this aside. That'll be my base, and now I'm going to do some coils. So if you notice, my board is vertical in front of me. That's to give me room to roll all the way out and back when I create my coils. You're going to start with, just tear off a small piece of your clay. And again, you kind of want to shape it into a coil before you even start. And then as you roll the coil, you're rolling from your fingertip all the way to the heel of your hand. It's not back and forth quick like this. It's all the way out and all the way back. Kind of like when you're pumping your feet on a swing to go higher. So all the way out, all the way back. And just a little bit of pressure. And you can see already, the coil should roll on its own. That's a sign that you're doing it correctly. And then as it gets longer and thinner, as I kind of move my hand back and forth to keep it kind of even on both ends. I'm going to keep going now. You can use 2 hands as well. And that's about as thin as I want to go with my coils because I do want my pot to be sturdy. So you would say about the size of my pinky finger. Maybe for you guys, your hands are a little bit smaller. I don't know, give it a judge, maybe about your index finger for some of you. And that's how we make our coils. We're going to go ahead and make, let's say, 5 of those on your own. And then I'm going to show you real quick now how to attach the coils. So we have to score around the edge. Another reason why you don't want it too thin, because you can't do this if you have a really flat pancake. And it's just, notice I'm going kind of quickly. I'm just roughing up the outer edge all the way around. Okay. I'm also going to do that. Again, notice I'm just going quickly and I'm digging into it. I'm not just doing light marks like this. Kind of the reason